James, you can raise your hand. We'll start with Annie Costello from the Sun-Times.
Hey, James, how are you?
I'm doing good, Annie. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good. The sun is shining. It's 80 degrees. We are blessed today. But my question for you now, through the first week of training camp, how challenging is it going to be to get this roster down to 11 or 12 players?
It's challenging. We'll have to go with 11, but it's going to be challenging. But when it's challenging, it's a good problem. I think but it is going to be challenging. They're really competitive. They're competing, and we had a good practice today. So I'm pleased with where they are. We still got a little bit more to go, but it's gonna cause for some nice debates in the coaches meeting.
And then, sorry, just quick follow-up, just to clarify, are you, with the salary cap, is it going to be 11 players that you guys?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anyone else have a question for James? Chris Pennant?
No, Kelly, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow, that's great.
You're in and out today, James, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Man, that's great. Everybody at church today.
Have fun.
Right.
I'm enjoying their Sunday, not talking to you apparently. So
I guess they telling me where I need to be, right? Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good Sunday. All right.
hi, thank you for joining us.
Oh, hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you? We'll get started by asking, how's your first week of camp going?
Oh, my first week has been great. I'm happy to be in a new environment, new coach, new system. Just happy to have the opportunity to put the sky uniform on. So it's been going good for me.
Annie Costello from the Sun-Times.
Excuse me?
Annie?
Sorry, I didn't know if I was still muted. But my question is just about how you approach training camp and a training camp contract, knowing that this team is just so deep and the challenge of making that 11-player roster.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say I appreciate the Sky for giving me the opportunity to come here and show my talents. But at the end of the day, I've always kind of kept this mentality of I haven't done nothing yet in this league. I have to every day I have to prove myself, whether if I have a training camp contract or if I have a regular contract. I have to prove myself to show that I could play in this league. I could play with anybody in this league. So just if it's a training camp contract or a regular contract, my approach to the game of basketball is always the same. I'm always going to give it 110%, no matter what it is, and let the pieces fall in place how they're supposed to.
Absolutely. And then just a quick follow-up, as far as playing with some of the stars on this team, Candace Parker, obviously, everyone this week has been talking about the energy that she brings to practice and to training camp. Can you speak to what it's been like playing alongside her this week?
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure just to see how she comes in every day and prepares her body for what's about to take place. And it's a routine. It's every day. So I look at the stuff outside the basketball court. We all know what Candace Parker can do on the basketball court. My thing is watching how she prepares herself each and every day for these practices, mentally, emotionally, physically. And it's been also a pleasure to watch her on TNT and then the next day show up for practice. I think that is something that a lot of people don't get to see around the league, and I have seen it firsthand. So seeing that was just an absolute pleasure. She's a mother, full-time mother, going to work at night and then coming in the next morning to practice and giving it 110%. So I just appreciate that for sure.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Pepper, I'm so happy to see you and excited for another season with you. We'll go to you next.
Thanks. Hi, Brittany. It's great to talk with you today. I hope training camp has been going well for you. I was just curious, where do you see your skill set fitting into the Sky system?
Yeah, so I see my skill set fitting in as, you know, as being a backup point guard, and giving a Sloot a break. We all seen the past couple of years, kind of, you know, Sloot, the Sky depending on Sloot a lot, and I'm just here to relieve some stress off her, come and run that second unit in, and pretty much do what James needs me to do, whenever that is. I'm willing to do it. So yeah, I'm just coming in and then just ready to work, and whatever he needs from me, that's what I'm willing to do.
Thanks.
No problem.
Annie, do you have another question?
No, I don't. Sorry, I forgot to lower my hand.
Go on. All right, well, we all set. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon.
I'm finished.
Yep, you are. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Brittany.
I can.
Hi, Jessica. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Of camp going with Chicago so far.
It's going really well. I think the energy has been great. It's been fun getting to know the girls, getting familiar with, you know, the schemes, the plays, and stuff like that. I think it's been going good.
Annie with the Sun Times.
Hi, Jessica. My question for you is just your approach coming into training camp. How do you approach the opportunity of having, you know, a training camp contract? And also, I don't know if weight is the right word to describe it, but yeah, the weight of trying to make a roster that is as deep as this.
Yeah, like you said, it is an opportunity, and you know, everyone is fighting for a spot. Obviously, the players who are returning are already on the team, but the other people on training camp contracts, you know, everyone's fighting to make the team. And you have a tryout every day. You know, you have to bring it. You have to bring the energy. You have to bring confidence, and just show that you're trying to, you know, make the team. And I think it's been going well so far. But when you're coming in, you're playing behind Sloot, who's a fantastic point guard, and coming in at the point guard position, you just want to try to soak up as much as you can. Bring energy, like I said, every day, and actually like enjoy the experience. Like you said, it's really hard to make a roster for anybody, you know, on any team. So really soak it all in, enjoy the experience, and just be ready to compete every day.
Definitely. And just a follow-up to that, you know, Wade talked about this being an opportunity, obviously, to be with the Sky, but then potentially, you know, you never know where it leads. So from a mental standpoint, how do you kind of juggle that being present in the moment, but also knowing like, hey, if it doesn't work out here, like Wade's going to go talk to this coach or that, you know, it could end up being an opportunity with another team in the league or potentially a team overseas. So how do you kind of juggle that balance, I guess?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a lot harder. You know, it's easier said than done. You know, this is like my third training camp. I was supposed to be in Indiana last season, but because of COVID, I didn't get to go. So I've had kind of the experience of what it's like to be at training camp and not necessarily make a team. So like you said, like it's definitely tough mentally, but when you know that every day is a tryout, not necessarily to make the team maybe this season, but if there's injuries, if Wade is talking to other people, you know, you're putting yourself on display every time you come to practice. So I'm just trying to stay engaged and really enjoying the experience so that whatever happens, you know, you can be happy when you go home at night or whatever. So just taking it day by day and trying to perform the best you can each day.
And then lastly, sorry to take up all your time, but can you speak to the competition at guard right now in training camp? I mean, I think of the 8 training camp players, like 5 are guards, and obviously, you know, you're on a team where Sloot's not there yet, Quigley's not there yet, but what has competition been like amongst this group of guards?
It's been fun. I would say fun is the word. We've been getting after it for sure. Me and Brittany have been mainly the ones, so we've been mainly guarding each other in practice, but I'll still guard Lexi. Sometimes I'm guarding Kai or Diamond, but it's been fun, and we've been challenging each other, I think, but in a positive way. Like, we're getting after it. Maybe we knock somebody down, but then we're helping them up. So we're making each other better, and especially, if we're not on the starting five, like, we're making sure that we're making the starting five better, and vice versa. So it's been really fun, really good competition, and we're getting better each day.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Am I good?
On it?
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Wait, I
Wait,
have
we have
one.
one more question. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
One more question. We'll go to-
Good afternoon. Was that me?
Yep, go for it.
Good afternoon, Jessica. It's Chris Pennant from the Next Hoops. Thanks for taking the time. I'm going to speak more to that guard play, especially I want to say with you having been a star player at DePaul and hopefully trying to get back to win trust. What are you picking up from these guards who are in camp? Not only Brittany, who's also on the training camp contract, but also Kai and Diamond and Candace as well.
Yeah, I would say like the leadership here has been like phenomenal. Just picking up players constantly communicating, just trying to learn a lot in terms of different situations, where the point guard should be looking, what kind of play calls we should be making based off who's the five on the floor, and really just trying to learn each day. How can I help my teammates as best as I can as a point guard? And like you said, with the players you name, like, these are, some veteran players. So they've obviously played in the league and stuff like that. So we're just trying to soak it in all the time, and, trying to play as best as I can with who's ever on the floor.
Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Too.